I'm Stephanie Neal with South Shore Woman, and I'm here with Katie Boyd, the star of reality TV show WickedFit. And she's also the owner of the Misfit Club, and we're in her club right now. And thank you so much for taking the time to sit with us.
It was my pleasure.
You know that our audience is a lot of women entrepreneurs. So do you have any advice for somebody starting a business?
Well, starting a business myself from the ground up, I would have to say have a good business plan. Unfortunately, I didn't go to business school, as most entrepreneurs do not go to business school. People think that you have to go to business school to open up your own business, which is not true. I just think if you make really smart decisions, that your business will always flourish. But I actually wrote my business plan in 24 hours before I went to finance my equipment. And funny enough, the person at Cybex said it was one of the best business plans he's ever read in his life. And I was like, it's on pink paper. I thought I was having a very Legally Blonde moment. And I was just really young and I was naive and no one had taught me. So I'd say write a really good business plan. And there's books that are actually like business plan writing for dummies. Yeah. Buy it, read it, and use it. So know what your demographic of your business actually is. So for instance, you know, I own a gym in Wellesley, and the people in the surrounding areas, you know, their household income is very high in the surrounding areas of our gym. So obviously you have to go where the money is. So I did, and you know, we've been doing amazing here. So I'd have to say really know your target audience, no matter what it is. So for me, it's the fitness industry, and for someone else it might be, you know, opening a bakery or a clothing store. So just really know your target audience and have a really good, solid business plan.
And the passion behind it as well.
Definitely. Passion is huge. I think that a lot of people just say, no, I want to open a business, and they don't realize how much actually goes into it. So if you don't love what you're doing before you open your business, you probably shouldn't open a business because you're just setting yourself up to fail. So really loving what you do, and I come to work every day and I absolutely adore what I do. I mean, I have bad days too. I'm not perfect. There's days that I'm just like, why did I do this to myself? But most of the days are really amazing days, and when I get up in the morning, I really am proud of myself and I'm happy with what I'm doing. So that's really super important.
And your life plays out on TV every Sunday night on the Style Network at 9 p.m.
Yes.
How has your life changed since becoming a reality star?
I would have to say my life has changed in a lot of ways, and in a lot of ways I've tried to keep it very much the same. I knew that getting into this my life would definitely change, but I'm very proactive about not putting too much emphasis into making huge changes. I will have to say that my life has gotten different because people recognize me on the street, which is really odd. So going out to the grocery store in, you know, sweaty sweatpants and, you know, my hair up on top of my head in a side ponytail looking like a hot mess isn't really the way that I go out of the house a lot of the time now, because I'm scared of just people just recognizing me and like, ooh, she don't look so good. So that's probably one of my biggest fears, but I definitely have to say just getting recognized. And it's also changed because I'm looked at in a very different way. I mean, people think very different of me now because I'm on television, and I've had some, you know, media backlash for a bunch of different reasons, but my life has definitely changed because now it's opened my eyes to really see how we as women feel about ourselves and feel about others. And you know, people have called me fat, and people have called me a lot of other names as well, and it's definitely made me a better person because I want to really go and help other people who don't feel that great about themselves and give them that support and give them that inspiration that, you know, don't beat yourself up.
Right. Don't
beat yourself up. So.
Right. And we were talking before about empowering each other.
Yes. That's a huge thing. I feel like we as women, we all talk about that, like, we have to empower women. And I think that for some people, that's just a sentence that comes out of their mouth. And I really want people, when they say we need to empower other women, to really mean that and take the steps to actually really empower other women. And think before you speak. I mean, we all just talk so much, and we talk about other people, and we really have to take a hard look at ourselves. And you know, if you don't feel so great about yourself, don't call other people fat or don't call other people ugly. And you know, we're teaching our children, the next generation, to be that way too. So it's just a vicious cycle. So I just say, like, stop the hate, really.
Right, right. Now, you're in Wellesley. A lot of our readers and our audience is on the South Shore.
Yes.
Is there any way that they could get in touch with you? Are you doing anything online that they could work, that you could work with people if they needed some help with
Yes.
in the fitness and nutrition?
Definitely. Right now, because the last 6 months of my life definitely has been taken up with the filming, so I kind of slowed down in the training, and now I'm ramping it back up. So we're going to be doing some teleseminars, and we're going to be doing a lot of virtual training, which is like the newest thing in training, which is so cool. So people from all over the country and all over the world can actually train with Katie Boyd, which is super cool. We're also going to be doing like nutrition stuff over email, phone consultations. So if you do live in an area like the South Coast, which I have a ton of girls that come from the South Coast because I'm a South Coast girl. I'm from Taunton originally. So I have a lot of friends that still come up here and they make the drive to see me. But if you can't do that, definitely visit our website. It's www.katieboydsmisfitclub.com, or just Google me. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter. But just if you want to just even call the gym and we can set something up and we can talk on the phone, that's great too. Just it's the first step into your fitness future, really.
Right, yeah. And we've had so much fun talking with Katie today. We want to give a little glimpse of who she really is because, you see her on TV and she's actually very, very sweet. I want to say that. But so our 3 questions that we ask everybody. What is your favorite song to work out to?
I love all kinds of music. I actually am a very eclectic music person. I mean, I like anything from, rap and hip hop to classical to, techno, and I like country. I like all that stuff. So I'm very, if you saw my iPod, you'd probably think it was a schizophrenic person who owned it. I was just like, I don't know what's going on, but I really love the song. My favorite workout song is I Will Survive.
Yep.
Because I am definitely a survivor. I've had a lot of things happen to me in life. I mean, we were talking about my car accident. I got into a car accident in 2004. People always say, oh my God, Katie Boyd, she must be a guy. She must be a transvestite. Her voice is so deep. It's actually because I got in a car accident and I tore 40% of my vocal cords in the accident. And so I didn't always speak like this, but I'm definitely a survivor. And I've had my fair share of bad relationships and stuff like that, so I really love that song. It's a ladies' anthem.
Yep. So a little unknown fact about you, would it be the vocal cord or is there something else?
Let's see, an unknown fact about me. I'd have to say, well, I have a secret trick that I can do.
Really?
Yeah, I have a tongue thing. I have a double-jointed tongue.
Oh, let's see it.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
I actually won a contest because it was the oddest thing.
You're very talented.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did you zoom in on it?
I did.
You had to. You definitely need to zoom in on that sucker. Yeah, so I have my tongue thing. It's my little, no one really knows about me. Only my special friends. But I would say an unknown fact about me is that I'm very sensitive. I think that people think oh, I'm tough and I'm all these things because they see me on television. But I'm really actually super sensitive. And I take things to heart. If people say about me, I think the things that hurt me the most aren't really the comments about my weight. I really hate when people talk about I don't know what I'm doing as a trainer. I've seen that in some of the blogs, oh, she doesn't even know what she's doing. It's yes, I do. I didn't get this far not knowing what I'm doing, so those kinds of things will hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
So I'm very sensitive deep down under this hard exterior.
And what is something that you cannot live without?
Okay, something I cannot live without is, I have to say, I know this sounds ridiculous, but face wash. I'm a freak about washing my face. I don't know how people go to bed, having a couple drinks and just wake up and they're mascaras all over their face and their lipsticks all over here. I don't understand that. I would have cystic acne in the morning if I didn't wash my face. So I really, really love La Mer makes this amazing face wash. So I would have to say face wash. I've never, I don't care how intoxicated I've been or how tired I've been or whatever, or how sick I've been, I always wash my face before I go to bed. So I have to say face wash.
Well, there you go. Now we know. I want to thank Katie Boyd again for inviting us to the Misfit Club and remind everybody to tune in on Sunday nights on the Style Network, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
Thank you.